Hey there, it's Rob Keating. Just want to talk to you about Facebook and are you a Facebook slave? Okay, that might be putting it a bit harshly, but if you think about things, Facebook are using millions and millions of people to create content for them. And then from that content they're able to use people to advertise and make a lot of money for themselves. Have you ever thought about that? Also, Instagram's another instance where they created a platform, but it was you, the people out there, that created content for them, adding photos, sharing it, adding users and all sorts of things, which then made it all happen for Instagram, and then at the end of the road they were sold for $1 billion to Facebook. So if you think about that, companies are providing platforms for free, but then they use those platforms to gather large numbers of users, which then create the content. And that content allows them to generate money through allowing advertising on the site. Now with Facebook, you can't even get your message out to people that you did in the past without paying extra money, because they're really wanting to generate more revenue for the shareholders now that they're listed on the stock exchange. So can you imagine if you got a share of the revenue that is generated from every person that you ever told about Facebook, and then that person then told someone about Facebook? Just imagine how much money that would be flowing into your pockets. So do you think that's manipulating people into recommending things they wouldn't recommend if they're actually getting money for it? Or is it just fair enough, you create content, you tell people about things, so you deserve a cut of the action, or you play the game? Today I was watching a webinar about Rippln, and that's exactly the concept that they're bringing to the market, where it's incentivized sharing. So instead of you just telling someone about a movie or whatever, and you have a friend go and watch a movie where you get nothing at all, when you recommend a movie to someone, you get a cut of the action. And multiply that over and over and over, you could get a significant amount of money coming to you. But does that generate greed? Do we end up seeing people recommending things just for the sake of making money? It's an interesting concept. And now with Rippln becoming the fastest growing social media phenomenon out there, with over 400,000 people joining in less than 3 weeks, we're heading to a situation where people can share games and recommendations about all sorts of things and make money from it. So it's like the gold rush all over again. We're rushing to spread the word of Rippln, playing the game where your social graph is there for everyone to see. You get to see your influence around the world as the Rippln ripples spread. You tell someone and they tell someone, and you can track it within the system and see how your ripples spread around the world. So, do you think that's a valid business model where you can benefit from making recommendations? Or do you think the Facebook model, where they provide a platform for free, you generate content, and they bring in advertisers and take all the money? For me, I think the Rippln model is much better for the everyday guy and gal. Share the revenue, we do the work creating the content, but we also have fun sharing that content. So it's an interesting situation. But I think we should be rewarded, but just how far will people go? Will they just be after the quick buck, or will they really have the best interest of recommendations that they make and want to give good stuff to their friends and family and whoever else they're making recommendations to? So Rippln, it's coming soon to a smartphone near you. Be interesting to see just how it pans out. By the way, if you need an invite to get into Rippln, while it's still pretty much the basement level opportunity, just hit me with an email, or if you're on Facebook, send me a message. So this is Rob Keating. Hope you have a great day.